Lucas, what are you doing?
Wait,
Look at
I'm
doing some research here.
What kind of research?
Yeah,
doing journalistic research.
Doing journalistic research. You never mind. Are we live?
Yes, we're live.
Wait, we don't get a countdown anymore.
There's a countdown in front of your face.
5-minute one.
All right. Well,
you weren't paying attention to the counter, weren't you?
I was not.
Son of
I was not.
How's it going, everybody? My apologies for our journalist below not paying attention to his surroundings. But we have a fantastic show to bring with you guys tonight. Welcome to another edition of the Dudes and Bells Are Recharge here on Twitch, YouTube, and Rumble. I am your host, Johnny Deathdrop. And yes, everything that happened on episode 486 this past Wednesday, we are going to go over, as well as doing another episode of the Rocky Mountain Rewind for you guys. I believe it's episode 84, I believe. We have dialed up for you guys. But before we begin everything, of course, let's introduce the panel. On the top right, he is the one that lives way up there on the east coast of Maine, about to get another 8 to 12 inches of snow in the next few hours. He's the one and only Coastal Crusader.
What's going on, everybody? Happy Sunday. Can't wait to talk about this episode of Charge. So much happened. We even saw Dame with his best Easter reference as he rose from the dead, and we'll talk about that.
And on the bottom, he is your resident encyclopedia of Rocky Mountain Pro. He is a commentator and the voice of Charge, and supposedly a journalist as far as we know, but God only knows what's going to happen in the next few weeks. And enjoying what looks like 60-plus degree weather in Colorado this week. Son of a bitch. He's the one and only Lucas Bradwell.
Yeah, we've been having just unbelievable weather. It's almost scary how nice it's been. It makes me very worried about
I'd be worried too.
But
yeah, you better be.
Yeah, but we are going to be having a great night, bantering back and forth. We're going to be talking to our great rascals here on Twitch and YouTube and Rumble, and Chris Getson is one of the most intelligent human beings on the planet, obviously. So, yeah, we're going to have a great night, and I can't wait to watch some Rewind as well, guys.
All right. Before we continue, we have a shout-out over there on Twitch from the looks of it. Yaden subscribing with Prime for 82 months over there.
So many months.
That's a lot of months.
There's a lot of months. Yeah, Coastal's getting about another foot of snow. I'm getting about another 2 feet of snow. This is going to be a fantastic 24 hours over here where we live. So fuck you, Lucas. Anyways,
it's probably my fault. I touched my golf clubs, so it's probably what happened.
All right, let's get into everything here. We do have a couple clips lined up for you guys throughout the course of the evening, and this is no exception. We're going to replay the ending of Lord Mitchell Taylor and Damon Ace, and then we're going to come back and analyze it. Hey, Lord Mitchell Taylor came wanting matches, and boy, did he get one. See you back in about a minute, folks.
By Lord Mitchell Taylor, setting the weapon into the rope. Reversal by Damon Ace. Into the ropes goes Mitchell Taylor. And a big spine buster by the weapon.
And he just told Lord Mitchell Taylor, sit your ass down.
Measuring up is Damon Ace. Damon Ace calling his shot, going full steam and out of the way at the last minute.
Wait a minute, I think Aristobrat just handed something.
Well, look at this, Aristobrat grabbing onto the ankle, but there it is. There's the brass knucks with the referee's back turned.
Damon can't get out of the corner. Aristobrat holding on for dear life. And
right across the face.
Oh, no way. He can't win it like this. No way. Is he going to beat Damon?
There's no way. Damon Ace is out cold.
You're kidding me. He's going to...
Oh, no.
Damon just sat up. Oh, my God. Damon just sat up after getting hit by brass knuckles.
He is staring through the soul of Lord Mitchell Taylor.
Oh, my God. He's gonna kill him.
Sleeper hold applied by the weapon. Mitchell Taylor trying to flare for dear life, and that's it. That's it.
9-9.
He tapped out.
9-9. right, you sweet prince.
What a matchup. Damon Ace winning in dominant fashion with a submission over Lord Mitchell Taylor.
All right, hopefully those clips don't end up like that the entire time. Lord Mitchell Taylor and Damon Ace. I mean, Lord Mitchell Taylor kind of asked and he received in this situation and ends up on the losing end. There is no winning streak for Lord Mitchell Taylor anymore.
No, streak ended courtesy of the weapon. Be careful what you wish for, I guess. He really wanted a match against anybody. Just he wanted to be there, and he got the weapon. And he even used a weapon. And I don't know if the Lord Mitchell Taylor has seen horror movies or not, but typically when you hit like Jason in the head with a board, you might knock him down. But he did the same thing Damon did, sat right back up. And then good thing, Lucas, that Lord Mitchell Taylor had his dark trunks on that evening because I'm pretty sure he soiled them.
Yeah, I'm sure that his royal dry cleaner is going to have to take care of that situation. But this was pretty much dominance by Damon Ace. I know that Lord Mitchell Taylor was able to get a few cheap shots in, try to take that early advantage at the beginning of the match. But really, he didn't have an answer. I don't think he didn't have a clue of what he was walking into. I mean, what does Lord Mitchell Taylor expect? You can't just, treat people however you want and think that it's not going to somehow backfire on you. He walked right into Damon Ace, disrespected Damon Ace. The week before, we saw that little interaction between Damon and Mercury Yaden where they just kind of looked at each other, smirked. I think the writing was on the wall. Only Lord Mitchell Taylor was the only one that is too oblivious and too, smelling his own roses to not know what's going on. And then he gets put in this matchup. It was curtains after that.
Rough night for Lord Mitchell Taylor, as he, like I said, does not officially have a winning streak anymore, nor did he really have one to begin with, I don't think. So, moving on, as a matter of fact, shortly after that match, we saw Caden Koyama and Damon Ace embrace in the ring. And apparently Caden Koyama came out and had some very interesting words. And I think a few people in chat who are huge fans of Caden Koyama are going to like what they're going to see in about 20 seconds or so. So we're going to roll the clip and we'll be back in about a minute with our analysts on what happened and what's coming up in the future as it pertains to Never Broken.
When I'm going to take advantage of my win at the NRW Classic. Shots like this don't come around very often. The opportunity to become the Rocky Mountain Pro Champion does not come around very often. So I've got a perfect time for me to meet Kevin Koa and challenge for his Rocky Mountain Pro Championship. Oh, wow. I can't think of a better time than April at Never Broken. Oh my God. April's very special to me because it's been 2 years since my last shot at the Rocky Mountain Pro Championship. 2 minutes into that match, I blew my Achilles out and I had to scrap for 18 more minutes and fight and do what I could to try and become Rocky Mountain Pro Champion, and it did not work in my favor that night. It's taken all this time to get back to the top. I had an amazing run as the Rocky Mountain Pro Charge Championship. I thought that was my time, but no. We got so much more to do. There's so much more to accomplish. So Kevin Koa, get ready. Be at your best. Be ready for Mr. Every Night, because I'm going to be at my best. Thursday, April 2nd, I'll see you when you and the world ask, what happened?
Oh, wow. Ken Koyama calling his shot at Never Broken.
Officially declaring he wants Kevin Koa for the Rocky Mountain Pro Championship. Mr. Every Night wants to be at the top of the mountain, and he has called out Kevin Koa for Never Broken.
There you have it, folks. We have a main event at Never Broken, just about official. I think there has to be some paperwork exchanged. Of course, contracts have to be signed, but it looks like that's where we're going for the main event of Never Broken. Kevin Koa going up against the NRW champion, the winner of the NRW Classic, Caden Koyama. Fellas, what do you think about this announcement, and how do you guys feel individually about this possible matchup at Never Broken?
I feel great about it. I mean, this is going to be an amazing match. We've seen these two battle for the charge title. You know, early on in Koyama's reign, we've seen them battle just here and there. It's always a good match. This is a full circle moment for Koyama. He talked about 2 years ago, he was there, and, things happen. And a lot of times we don't get back to the places we were when these things happen. And he has. And I think he understands exactly what this opportunity means. So I know Kevin Koa, Koa takes everything. You better get ready to take some stuff, bud, because Koyama's coming.
And I knew that we were going to hear from my guy Brian over there on YouTube. Koyama, he's got to do his obligatory Koyama for R&P champion, and now it looks like that could be a very real proposition in the near future. So I think there's a lot of happy people that are going to see their guy Caden Koyama. He's gotten quite the fan following out over the past year. You think about where he came from, as being part of JK Pop, they kind of fell out of favor with a lot of the fans. And now that, Koyama had that legendary charge title run, I think he gained a lot of fans. And now people are really starting to pull for him. And also with Kevin Koa being kind of showing that he is a legitimate dominant champion, this could be a match for the ages. And I'm looking forward to it. Never Broken, we're just about a month and about 10 days away. So can't wait.
About 5 more weeks of charge.
Let's not forget to Never Broken is where the wake really took shape.
It was very true. That whether Death Drop likes it or not,
Kevin Koa is going to take everything. He says it every time. He does it every time. My feeling is that Kevin Koa is probably going to win that match. Let's be honest. But we'll hear from Kevin in a little while anyway. Get some tag team action. And
well, kind of.
Or at least one team was full and the other team was 1.5. Or one in the dead 2 Dame James at this point.
2 dead James.
So we had Hunter Gray and 2 dead James going up against Standing on Business members Lipto and Jack McCready. Your thoughts on this match?
This match was awesome. I really like how Hunter used creativity to not only use his size and his strength, but also his tag team partner in various ways. 2 Dame was quite the implement of destruction, getting thrown around by Hunter. I especially liked the interesting senton that 2 Dame did as he was thrown and sat on top of Jack McCready. But no, the ending here, we see Stand on Business. We see Maddox get involved. He gets thrown out. And while that's all happening, Lucas 2 Dame, it's a miracle. 2 Dame came back to life, and he hit that big back, that backdrop there, and that was it. The big win for Hunter and 2 Dame. We may have a new tag team on our hands here.
We very possibly could. The most unorthodox tag team. I've never ever seen anything like it. I mean, this is like something out of Weekend at Bernie's. Sonny with the early quote of the night, Weekend at Compton, the Hustler and the Hunter. I like that one.
Yeah.
But this is Hunter. You're right. You said it. He is very innovative. He found a way to use this to advantage. I did not know what Hunter's play was going to be. When he knocked 2 Dame out with that headbutt last week, kidnapped Two Dame. I did not know what his play was, but he somehow used it to his advantage. Hunter lives in the mountains, so he's used to finding innovative ways to survive, and you got to think a lot. And Hunter doesn't come across as as a guy who thinks a lot, but obviously he does. You see what he's capable of doing against a very formidable team. Don't forget that SOB has been a force since coming back, and also getting Jack McCready, and they've been kind of pushing their weight around, trying to intimidate other teams. But Hunter Gray is not intimidated, and now he's found a way to get some backup in the most unorthodox way, and in a way, he's kind of recruited Southside Sammy and also DJ Brown, because you saw them coming to the rescue at the end. So, has Hunter Gray unintentionally maybe formed an alliance here?
No, he did this so that he can get his hands on SOBs, specifically Maddox.
No,
There was definitely some intentions in what he was doing. You need to find a way to get his hands on Standing on Business, and what better way to do it than knocking out the IVF, well, the interim IVF of Rocky Mountain Pro, and not only doing that, but finding a way to tag up with the IVF just to put himself in the match against members of Standing on Business.
Well,
Hey, this is a big win for Two Dame too. I mean, he hadn't had a win in a while, so
yeah. In the process, Hunter Gray got a win, and now getting a tag team win, that puts himself in a conversation for possibly moving up the ranks in the tag team division if he chooses to keep teaming with Two Dame. Whether Two Dame will agree to that, or if he's going to have any say to that, we're going to find that out.
All right. Wait a second. Before we continue, Lucas, what the hell is that in the white on the lower left of your screen?
What, this guy right here?
No, on your screen, on your camera screen.
What's
it say underneath your name?
I don't. Oh, maybe I forgot to type something in this time. I think it's just ... I don't know.
Lucas. Was it supposed to say journalist?
It's supposed to, yes.
Johnny, what are you writing? What are you writing over there, John?
Oh, wait. Wait a minute. Are you able to hack my profile? Because I have it as journalist commentary on
Lucas, I can't click anything. I can't click anything. I fucked up. Yes, I know. we know you screwed up.
No, I'm looking right at my profile. It says journalist commentary under my title. So you did something, and
I can't do anything to your camera. I can't touch your name. I can't touch your title.
Well, you thought that about Discord too, and look what happened.
Yeah,
they did.
Yes, I can mute it and set it to private. That's all I can do in Discord. And by the way, the question that you asked, what I was writing down, it's my run sheet for the show.
Oh, I thought you were writing down Lucas infractions.
No, although I could start doing that. He's already up to 3 already. So let's not forget, right before the show started, you were staring down, watching something apparently without paying attention.
He's doing research.
Jeez. And since when did you start backing him up all of a sudden?
You
were on his ass, dude. You flip-flop like there's no tomorrow.
Listen, no, I'm just saying, I'm just talking what's happening. He was doing research, and I don't know what's going on with his name thing.
Jesus Christ. All right. We might as well just sit back and let Coastal kind of talk about this next segment here. We saw Marcio for the first time in a while, and looks like he went to go back to training, and things kind of got a little bit out of hand, but I would like to mention that he was wearing a Law Office t-shirt, so that's one for the good guys, at least.
Good guys. Did you see what happened? The petulant toddler showed up and threw a temper tantrum in the middle of training. and had to get thrown out like a big baby. Like, does he feel good beating up on inexperienced people? Like, is that professional? Not really. I think it's professional douchebaggery, if you ask me. But what else do we know Marcio for? Like, this is just textbook Marcio. I'm gonna throw a big temper tantrum. I'm not happy. I'm gonna go pick on people. He's just a bully.
Lucas, you have anything to add? Coastal has already dug his hole for the next time we head out there. So
I'm gonna choose my words very carefully when I'm talking about Marcio Santos. He can be a loose cannon. We know that, and he's going to do whatever Marcio Santos wants to do, and if people can't stop it, then that's their problem. To be honest with you, and I know that sounds very cold, but if you're a professional wrestler, hey, that when you're getting into it with a guy like that, there's going to be guys that are loose cannons, and sometimes that's what you have to deal with. He was it wasn't even at the quarry; it was at the Lions Den, which is down in Texas, the town of Bryan, Texas. They've got a very established wrestling school down there. So that's where he was, running amok down there, even getting in the face of the owner. I don't know. I would say that Marcio, he's got issues. I think he's still very upset about how No Man's Land went down. I feel that that's kind of what's been driving him, and I hate to think what's going to happen once he actually gets back to Rocky Mountain Pro. Once he gets back here in Colorado, he's going to run amok, guys.
He looks like a toddler that's got told no at KB Toys and is stomping around the aisle.
Watch it, Coastal. You're my buddy, but
he's mad he lost. He's being a sore loser. It's what we try and not teach our kid. You said it. You said he's upset about the way that No Man's Land ended. What? That he lost? That they lost?
Yeah. You get mad at losses. We see that in professional sport. No one likes to lose, and especially when it was that personal.
But Kevin Durant's not going to a Pee-wee basketball practice and punching kids out.
No, he just goes to Twitter and whines about crap all the time. That's what he does.
Yeah, but he's not.
Marcio handles it. Marcio handles it his way. This is professional wrestling.
As long as his anger and direction is pointed directly at the wake, I'm okay with it. Just saying.
That's all he can think about right now. Damon Ace owns his brain. He lives in there.
There's only one way to get rid of bad thoughts in your head. All right, let's actually do this real quick. I know we've had this caption up here for a while. I haven't gotten an updated ranking system by my birdies at R&P, but this was last week's current ranking of CMS journalists out there in Rocky Mountain Pro.
Ref Alex? What has Ref Alex done? In journalism,
more info than you did last week.
No, he didn't. He screwed up his whole
Lucas. I'm trying to go for bat for you here, but let's not throw people under the bus.
I'm not throwing them under the bus. I'm telling you what
did you do at the beginning of the show last week?
No,
what did you do at the beginning of the show last week?
I screwed up, but he also screwed up. I admitted my screw up. But he gets a free pass.
Because he had receipts to back up that it wasn't his fault.
Okay.
Okay. I mean, Christ, even Coastal Crusader right now is in 5th place in the CMS journalist department right now, as of last week's rankings.
Maybe which will be we can make an interview with somebody.
Which will be updated by the end of the show. So you will have new rankings. But the reason why I have this up is because we have one of our other journalists that is currently ranked tied for 2nd currently right now, Slade, started getting some stories and started conducting some interviews during this past Charged episode. Your thoughts, sir, on Slade and her continuing support and accurate journalism over
accurate?
Mountain? Bro.
That was the most unprofessional question in the history of journalism. You ask a guy, "Why don't you have any friends?" Are you kidding me? If I was the one that asked that, you guys would be roasting me right now. That was completely unprofessional.
She was curious to see why nobody was around McDiamond.
But is that the way you ask it? That's not the way you ask a question. That Coastal, they had a better question for Ronan than that.
Oh, I don't know. That's debatable. That's
yeah, see, you're getting on me about that. It was the same level as that question.
But that's about how bad it was. So, I'm just saying that is not a way you ask it. And that's the only question she asked the whole night. So what did she do?
What did you do?
I did. I commentated the whole night except for one match where Pretty City came out.
And then during that time when Pretty City was doing the commentary for that tag team match, was, by the way, very good commentary by PCE, I will say. In that time that you were waiting to get back out there, you could have been doing your due diligence and becoming a journalist for about 10 or 15 minutes. And where's all the stories that you could have gathered there from the backstage?
Alex isn't the only one that keeps receipts. So I'm going to keep receipts of all this stuff you're saying because I'm going to be vindicated here really soon. You just wait. Maybe not tonight, but I will be vindicated.
And when I do, it's going to be. It's going to be.
Well,
Johnny,
when I've had an opportunity, when I've had the opportunity, I delivered. I just haven't had many opportunities.
You had one last week.
Johnny, I wouldn't even call this an interview. She didn't have a microphone. She wasn't on official business.
And I didn't have a microphone when
I don't even want to talk about that. That's bullcrap right there.
He didn't have an interview, a microphone either when he did his.
He wasn't even doing an interview. That was instigation at its finest.
But got some answers and questions.
No, he didn't get any answers. All he did was try and sow seeds. We're talking about what he did with Johnny on this episode, right?
Yeah.
No, that was bullcrap. I don't like what he's doing.
That was bullcrap because it got Johnny thinking about his position in the wake, Coastal, and you know that. You want nothing to break up the wake, sir.
It was mind games. And
everything is fine.
That's what Anaya does, though. Anaya is and he's great at it. You know, you may not like it. But
Johnny doesn't have to question anything. He's right. Those are his boys. Come on. They're back together. Things are good. I mean, Koyama's got a shot at the RMP title coming up.
But I will say, Casanova looked a little bit rattled at the end.
Well, he was jumped by a non-journalist, basically TMZ of RMP.
Sonny actually has a good point here, Lucas. You did not do your full shift of duty.
Well, then neither did Mr. Nomad.
Well, I like
why aren't you giving Nomad crap?
I like how Johnny's also. Johnny, you also left off Mr. Fourth Row, and he's the host of RMP Radio.
Wait, hold up.
This isn't even nice. Like this isn't even.
You'll make what list?
He didn't make the journalist list. Yeah.
Oh. That could change this episode. Again, I am getting the rankings from little birdies at RMP.
Oh, you're making the rankings out of your own damn bias.
Yes, orange birdies. You're just doing what you're told.
If it was orange birdies, there would be orange breasted in the ranking.
That's that bird.
I don't put myself in there, and I've done more journalists than Lucas in the past 3 months. But I'm not in the ranking, so obviously, it's not that biased. You okay, Lucas?
I'm trying to calm down. I had to go back to my therapist to figure out ways to calm myself down.
Has it been working?
See what you're doing, John? You're driving people to therapy.
Which is weird because that's not what I'm known to do. I'm just stating facts of what I see week in and week out.
You're manipulating things, John.
Never. I would never do that.
You're a wedge driver.
I'm 2,000 miles away from Rocky Mountain Pro. How the hell would I be manipulating anything?
Wedge driver. Just driving that wedge.
Right. Again, blaming the host for everything. That's all everybody does on this show nowadays. Just blame the host. Blame the host. All right, let's move on here. We did talk about Johnny real quick about how he might be officially gone for
There's
a week.
there's nothing. Stop. You're making stuff up again, John.
Let's talk about the Lucas division, and let's talk about this Peruvian knockout match that we're about to see soon between Big Daddy Mo and Lola. And Big Daddy Mo sporting a new look for the occasion. What'd you guys think about this little promo package that we saw during the episode?
Yeah, new look, new attitude. I think something in Mo has snapped. I think everything that's happened in pretty much the last year has driven her over the edge, and she knows that she can't be sane or be settled or be even remotely at ease until she deals with this Lola problem. And man, we're going to see some haymakers, Lucas. This is going to be not a wrestling match. This is going to be just a knockout fest.
Lola has driven Mo to this. Mo doesn't care about her looks now. She doesn't care about, that red hair. It's serious. This is a fight. She's going to beat the hell out of Lola. And I think they're going to beat the hell out of each other. There's hatred, the pure hatred between these two. It kind of started out as just kind of a rivalry. And I think that this is going to be a very dangerous matchup for both women. And I don't anticipate that either one are going to walk out of this matchup on their own. I think they're going to need help out of there. And I think that this match could change both of them. Because remember, this is a knockout match where they can use their fist. They can use, their kicks. They're trying to knock each other out. This is like a street fight, guys. And they are going to beat the hell out of one another.
All right, we're definitely looking forward to that match coming up in the near future, that Peruvian knockout match between Lola and Big Daddy Mo. Let's get into some Charge Championship action here. We have the Charge Championship being defended this past week on Charge. Hitting Nikki Hyde and Draper for the title. Actually, you know what? Hold up. Let's backtrack that. We actually have a clip from... Yes, we do have a clip from this match. So we'll be back in about a minute to go over what we saw during this Charge Championship match.
Here tonight, what athleticism by Nikki Hyde, taking the fight right to the Mile High Magnum. Have you seen anybody take the fight to Draper like this?
Oh, and he's spanking Draper. This is unbelievable.
Oh, he ain't done yet. He's not done yet. And a roundhouse kick to the midsection by the Mile High Magnum. Oh, famous serve, face first.
And now,
And where was he, Lucas?
well, now it's time.
Well, the belt is coming off.
Time to give the ladies what they came for. The pants drop off.
And the pants in the water. I mean, Lucas, this is a family show, and a Draper bomb. That is it. 2, 3.
Your winner and still rocking on bro, Charge Champion, the Mile High Magnum,
Well, ladies,
Draper.
All right. Draper retaining his Charge Championship against Nikki Hyde. Your thoughts?
I think this is the best I've seen Nikki Hyde look since he's been here at RMP. This was, I think, when we hear the stupendous one, what we kind of all expected. And I know we saw him in a bunch of tag matches, limited single work so far, but he took it to Draper. There were times in this where I think if he had just, especially in that clip we saw, if he had just stayed on Draper and not, played to the crowd so much or done all of his shenanigans there, he might have ended up with an upset. But I'll tell you what, when the belt comes off and the pants get ripped off, it's go time. And that Draper bomb, it's going to win a lot of matches and retain that title for a while. And Lucas, I know you give Sonny a lot of crap, but you should thank him. That wasn't quite the snag he had on them pants as they came flying at your head.
Yeah, he wants to give me a crap. He's the one that dove for the pants. He's the one that he's probably sniffed
He
those
saved
things.
you, Lucas.
Yeah, no, he got a little. I think he got a little bit excited about that.
I think Sonny kind of explains it for what it is.
How does he explain it for what it is? Like, what do you? That doesn't.
You
what
were
does
getting
that-
a little bit too excited about the smacks.
I just said it. I was calling the action. That Sonny's the one that was diving for pants and sniffing them and doing all kinds of weird stuff. I don't know what he's into, but I just call the match. I admire Draper for what he's capable of doing in the ring. I admire him for who he is, and so I'm a big Draper fan. But I would say this: Nicky Hyde, he's starting to, I think, get a little comfortable in Rocky Mountain Pro. He had some success outside of here, but it's a different environment when you get from one place here in Colorado and then you come to Rocky Mountain Pro. It's a whole nother level, and he's kind of starting to get used to it now. I think he realizes what it's going to take. You're right. This was his best performance. I imagine that we're going to just see more and more improvement from Nicky Hyde, and I'm excited to see where he goes from there. But Draper continues to be a dominant Rocky Mountain Pro Charge champion ever since the New Year's Eve. It's been just one decisive win after another for Draper.
All right. Draper retains the Charge Championship. Now we go to the response from the early in-ring segment that Caden Koyama made, challenging Kevin Koa to that RMP championship at Never Broken. This was his response to Caden Koyama.
2 years ago, Caden Koyama, you tore your Achilles fighting for this Rocky Mountain Pro Championship. On April 2nd, at Never Broken, history will repeat itself. Only this time, I will tear you apart. Because I am Koa. And I take everything.
And I believe him. I absolutely believe him, and there's no reason not to believe him at this point.
I believe it's going to be two warriors going to battle. Like, Koa takes every single title defense, both personally and as like a battle in a tribe for leadership. Like I expect he sees Koyama as a threat he is, but I go back to the times they've taken on each other, and Koyama just Koa is instincts and Koyama is careful planning and execution. And that's where I see the difference in styles being.
See, I think that Koa is a lot more cerebral than what we give him credit for. I think he plans stuff out, but yeah, he also reacts to what's in the ring as well. And I think that Koyama does a lot of that as well. Koyama always comes in with the game plan, but we've seen how many times that Koyama has had to kind of switch the game plan when he's been in trouble in matches, and has to kind of find a different way to win. He did that throughout his entire Charge Championship run. So I think we're going to see a lot of strategy throughout the weeks building up to this matchup where, these guys are going to try to maybe get in the mind of one another before this match starts. And then when it actually does come up, I think you're going to see a lot of, chess pieces being moved during the matchup, a lot of different game planning. This is what we live for, guys. This type of match here. We've got a 5-week buildup going into this matchup. This is two of the very best doing it currently, not only in Rocky Mountain Pro, but in independent wrestling, guys. These are two of the top guys. If you are watching independent wrestling, you won't find two better guys that are going to be going head to head for a Rocky Mountain Pro Championship. It doesn't get much better than that.
So Kevin, Kane Goyama cashing in that NRW championship for the opportunity to face Kevin Koher at Never Broken. Again, contracts need to be signed and paperwork needs to be exchanged, obviously. So it's not official yet, but it's looking like it's going to be your main event for the next upcoming event for Rocky Mountain Pro, which is Never Broken. I believe it's the first Thursday in April. Is it April 2nd, I think?
April 2nd, yes, sir.
Yeah. So that would be a great way to start off the I guess you could almost kind of say almost the beginning to the milestone season.
Yeah, I call it on the
Pretty
march
close
to
to.
milestone.
Yeah, once you get past Never Broken, yeah, we're into that kind of 3-month period.
And of course, we got to talk about the main event here. Walkett's division ends the show this past Wednesday. Lilith Grimm going up against C-Rex. We know the history between these two ladies. Your thoughts on what happened during and after the match? Because it was pretty scary after the match, I do believe.
Yeah, no, the match itself was an absolute brawl. They hit each other with everything, the ring, the apron, anywhere. I mean, they were, as Yaden said the week before, they were going to fight all over Bierstadt, and they certainly did. These two, it's not done yet. I mean, it can't be at this point because we see, a DQ is not going to set well with Lilith because she's going to want to, take out get her pound of flesh. C-Rex definitely isn't done yet. Lucas, I think the only way at this thing is last knockout standing at this point. You just got to let them throw everything they can at each other and see which one walks out.
Well, I saw Lilith in chat earlier. I hope she's okay because she was helped out. She was carried out, guys. She did not walk out on her own power. I hope that she's going to be ready for another match. I think it's going to be a while before I think Lilith is ready for another collision against C-Rex because this one took it out on her. That attack at the end, it was unnecessary. C-Rex though is one of those people that she wants to prove a point, and if she can't do it in the ring, she's going to do it outside the ring. This isn't the first time that she's taken someone out. She's done it to Mo. She's done it to others in the past. And now it's her and Lilith. They want to prove who is the biggest, toughest, baddest Lockett, and they are willing to sacrifice their bodies to do it. And Lilith almost did. I think you're right. I think it's going to take something big, coastal, a last Lockett standing, a cage match, something. It's going to take something. Maybe some other kind of Peruvian knockout match with these two. Who knows? But something's got to happen.
And right there, that is going to conclude everything that happened this past Wednesday on episode 486 of Rocky Mountain Pro Charge. Final thoughts.
More chaos, more dissension backstage with that TMZ RMP Anaya. That was terrible. But very excited to see Koyama cash in so we get to anticipate that match. We get to build to it. That is going to steal the show at Never Broken.
Yeah, we have something to look forward to at Never Broken. This tag team division got more interesting with Hunter Gray and his very unusual inclusion of the IVF. We got so much going on, and this Lockett's division is still is in kind of disarray. You've got C-Rex and Lilith Grimm wanting to tear each other apart. You got Mo and Lola gonna knock each other out coming up soon, and then you've got
Morgan's on vacation.
Yeah, she's on vacation. Well, she's on her way. She's driving that long. She's driving that long drive. She's been like smoking way too many cigarettes. Her voice sounds really weird right now.
Trash will do that to you.
Yeah.
This upcoming episode coming up on Wednesday, I do believe we have an 8-man tag match coming up for episode 487 with the Reckless and Type 6 Warriors teaming up for the first time that they've been talking about over the past couple weeks. We've seen that over the past few episodes. They're going to be going up against the Tortured Souls and another team or a couple of the members of that team.
Yeah, that hasn't been announced yet, so we'll find out who their partners are going to be.
I wonder if Koa will be included. He's a tortured soul, technically.
Technically, as of right now, he hasn't really signed his waiver papers yet. So, although Lucas is giving me the side eye that he knows something, he's just not going to say it because what kind of a journalist would do that?
Yeah, I'm not saying anything.
So Lucas has some information.
Keeping it very close to the vest.
I believe that's it that was announced for this upcoming week, Lucas. I think it was just that 8-man tag.
Correct. Yep, that's only announced matches coming up. But yeah, don't forget, in 2 weeks we've got that Peruvian knockout match coming up.
Oh, it is in 2 weeks. Okay. 2 weeks from now, Lola versus Big Daddy Mo in the Peruvian knockout match. Curious to see how that's going to end up. I'm curious to see if Lola will be alone during this match.
She said when she talked about the Peruvian knockout match that she handles business on her own. That's how they do it in her village. So.
Well, you never know when cease and desist.
Oh, I know.
Signing those petition papers around the arena, they might.
You
just
mean
come
forging
out just in
people's
time?
Forging people's signatures? That's illegal.
I wouldn't say that's illegal.
It's very illegal. Ask Briscoe. He didn't sign that.
It's not an official government document.
They're going to make it when it's a petition.
Let's see. Look at this. What we got here?
See, that's Sonny. Hey, I'll take what I can get right now.
What did I do to drop in the ranks?
It's probably your takes on the wake and
Johnny Casanova situation.
Johnny Casanova situation. Yeah, we all saw what was going on, but it worked.
It didn't work. Johnny is fine. Everything is fine.
Well, we all have eyes. We saw what was going on.
You might want to send Casanova a couple phone calls there, Coastal, to state your claim on what you're saying, because it doesn't look like he's listening to anybody. It looks like he's the little man on the totem pole, man. I'll
call the spa tomorrow and check in on Johnny and see how he's doing at his massage. And
He would. Wouldn't put it past you to send a couple brewskis down his way while he's there doing his massage at the spa. Now, would you?
Not beer for Johnny. Come on, Johnny he's a very classy individual. You send him a bottle of champagne, and
I saw him drinking wine coolers. I think he's a wine cooler guy.
By the way, Lucas, we do have a redeem for channel points over there on Twitch. Lucas, fun fact. We haven't done some of these in a while.
Oh, no. So. All right. Well, yeah, give me till the end of the show. I'll come up.
You're the encyclopedia. You have 10 seconds.
No, come on. I got to come up with something good that is.
Yeah, it's worth the channel points.
Yeah, I want to give him something good. So give me a little time. I'll come up with
quality over quantity, John.
By the way, it looks like my little birdies have came through, and we got some rankings to type into. So we'll be showing those while we're watching episode 84 of the Rocky Mountain Rewind from NRW Charged. So,
Mr. Fourth Row brings up a good point about the signatures on the stupid Stop the Chop petition.
Yeah, probably most of them are. Probably Dr. Seuss is on there, and
yeah, I need to get a
Marcio Santos is on there in crayon.
I need to talk to you. Hold on one second.
I got a clearance from the doctor.
Right.
I'm ready to wrestle again, and I want Sammy Six Guns Jr. You see, I'm at war against the food industry. And because of Sammy, I got hurt in the first place.
True. Very true. Very true, Mario. I'm actually just working on a contender for Anaya in the Charged Championship for Never Broken. Tell you what, hold that thought, don't go nowhere. I'm gonna give you your match tonight. I'm gonna put you in the main event.
Fantastic.
That main event is gonna be for the #1 contender for the Charged Championship at Never Broken. You, Sugar Free, Mario Venger, and Sammy Six Guns Jr.
Terrific.
You win this match, you're the #1 contender. Remember who did that for you. Go get ready for your match.
The leader of the sugar-free movement.
All right.
Affirmative, boss.
All right.
Is that
All right,
considered
well, I guess I'll solve
classy?
that problem.
I
We'll
think
do that
so.
tonight in the main
Okay.
event. All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is set for one fall. First, making his way to the ring, hailing from Newark, New Jersey. Weighing in at 200 pounds.
Haven't seen Ronan in a long time on
Yeah,
here.
it's been a while.
Please welcome to the ring, Ronan!
And what a way to start off NRW Charge.
They cut you off right there, Lucas Bradwell. First base, all the way through your job for you. Listen to me, this is the NRW champion. And Ronan makes his way down to the ring. You're sitting, you have the pleasure of sitting next to the NRW champion, Buildup.
And I'm Cormac Battle. The one Cormac Battle by Anzalai.
And his opponent, Danger, making his way to the ring, hailing from
Oh,
Colorado
renewal
Springs,
of old
Colorado.
rivalries.
Weighing in at 195 pounds. Please welcome Danger Dean.
Boy, the champion got a little rattled as they announced Danger Dean, the longest reigning NRW champion of all time at 463 days. I can repeat that if you like. And I don't know if you heard that. The longest reigning champion of all time, 463 days. Yeah. Well, you've watched Danger Dean for well over 5 years here in NRW. You should know him by now.
Let me cut you off, Lucas. First of all, we all know that Danger Dean is a two-faced, backstabbing punk. He's gone this way, he's gone that way. This guy can never make up his mind on who he actually is. That's why I'm out here to get a look.
Isn't that a little bit like the pot calling the kettle black?
What'd you just call me? I'm Samoan, sir.
Well, Luke, I gotta wonder. Hold on. And Danger Dean made the stipulation that he can pick any special referee enforcer that he wants. Does that not bother you a little bit as you head in this matchup?
No, it doesn't bother me. And here's why. Oh, yeah. Let's look at the ring.
Well, Ronan not wanting to show any sign of respect.
That's the way to do it.
Ronan's had a little bit of a dark side about him lately. Well, if he wasn't already dark.
He's going to need it. And I can tell you why the special referee, the special enforcer doesn't bother me. It's because I am a champion. I'm always going to be willing, ready, and able to go in there and beat whoever I need to beat to keep this championship. It doesn't matter if there's a special enforcer. It doesn't matter what kind of match it is. You guys know, you sit ringside while I dove off of every which way through tables and chairs and whatnot just to keep this championship.
Right. Well, that was all before you joined the 4-Point Cartel. Now you got your little insurance policy.
The reason for the 4-Point Cartel is Danger Dean backs Ronan into the corner here. Hold on, I want to take a good look here.
Oh, well, Bronco Buster by Danger Dean.
It's a cover.
Referee, and that's your guys' referee there too.
I didn't see a problem with that
That's
whatsoever.
your Patrick Nicholas. Guys in your back pocket.
I know his name, Lucas.
Danger Dean looking good right now. He's in control of Ronan. Hold on, look at him like might be looking
All
at
right,
the
Jared
future here.
rankings are going up live.
You better just keep your mouth shut.
Dean,
Blue Birdie's
Ronan-
rocking on
you know,
pro.
About this time last year, he was a heartbeat away from being NRW champion.
Oh, here we go. We
And
cover.
a flying crossbody by Dean.
Oh, almost a 3 count
Yeah,
there.
almost.
Almost a 3 count, ladies and gentlemen.
If he
Patrick
was in,
Nicholas is
Well,
on
uncalled
top
for
of
Wait.
this matchup.
if he was any slower,
How
we'd
did-
already.
Now, how
beat
did
him.
Slade get the
Danger
number
Dean's
1
issue
with
here.
that?
Turn around and pay
awful
attention
question?
to the match you're in. He doesn't
Did you
need to
do
be
any
worrying about the
journalism?
referee.
Well,
This
and that's
past
probably
week?
wasn't a smart maneuver at all because Ronan taking advantage. You know, this is a new side of Ronan. Ronan, although he's always been dark, he, for the most part, followed the rules, and now stiff kick right to the back of Danger Dean.
And the way I see it, Lucas Bradwell, and whatever this mound of crap sitting next to me is,
How did
the
what
way
did
that I
Alex
see it
do
is
in
that
journalism this
Ronan
week?
has a real
He
opportunity
didn't do
to
anything
impress
this week,
the
but he was in
4-point
first
cartel
place
right
last
now.
week, so he
Obviously,
dropped in
Danger
5
Dean is
spots.
the
What do you
number 1
mean?
contender. Right now,
But how
he
is
has
this
a great
all
opportunity to impress us, and maybe he has a championship on the line
You mean
later.
you mean being the longest reigning NRW champion of all time doesn't impress you
No,
enough?
it doesn't impress me. Those were the dark ages of NRW. Lucas, you and I both know it.
Well, there's those that say we are in the dark ages right now with the cartel running wild here in NRW. And well, it looks like
I want no part of it.
looks like
I'm staying out of this.
Ronan. Well, looks like he's wanting to enter the dark ages, just going medieval on Danger Dean right now. You don't have a lot to say, do you, Corman?
Look, man, I'm just trying to. Hoodlum, I was wondering, do you think that maybe like the more damage that Ronan does to Danger now helps you out in your match, or I mean,
Oh, way to set him up there, Corman.
I'm
Absolutely.
just wondering.
Absolutely. I'm hoping that Ronan takes every single avenue to soften his soft body up for Never Broken.
And well, that's what he's doing right. Look, how fast was that count? This is
It's a
ridiculous.
perfectly fine count.
So you're not nervous at all going to this matchup about Danger Dean,
Am
like
I
whatsoever.
nervous, Mac? Am I nervous?
just wondering.
Cormac battle. Am I nervous?
Well, you're sure repeating yourself a lot.
I'm not nervous. I'm never nervous.
I'm just saying Danger Dean's got a pretty impressive run sheet. He's won championships. He's one of the NRW originals.
And you never know who that special enforcer could be. It could be Sammy Six Guns out there.
Good.
Sammy Six Guns wants to get involved with the 4-point cartel. Watch Ronan right here. Boom! Right into the rope, and that is beautiful. This has got to be it.
This could be it here. 1, 2, and did you see how fast?
That's a real close
The
count.
referee needs to count
Real
faster.
close. It's true. Listen, the special enforcer could be Sammy Six Guns. It could be Mars. For all we know, it could be anybody.
Here's the thing. I've been running with Titus now for what about a few months, right?
That's right.
A few months.
Just like
and
that.
I have a brother. I have somebody who is blood that is
Lucas,
always
if you
going
could just
to
have
be
the attitude
behind
like
me.
when he does.
Danger Dean heating up.
Come on,
here.
Ronan.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he's
There you
able
go.
to get all the
The,
way.
the guy
There
that
you go.
constantly has something,
Stay on.
Oh, he's
always
looks like
has
he could be
something to
going
say.
for
You
that.
talk about me. He runs his mouth more than anybody.
Dean's got a
Wow,
tap here.
What a submission.
The point I was trying to make.
Ugly.
The point I was trying to
Lock it
make
all the way in.
is
I'll
that
be
Dean has
fine. I
no
just need to
friends.
bring goldfish
He
and
stabbed
some
Sammy
sauce
Six
to get a
Guns
good
in the
combo.
back. He stabbed everybody in the back. I still have a brother. I still have a Naya with me.
Well, there's some that say you stabbed all of NRW in the back.
Stabbed anybody in the back. I did what I had to do to get my belt, to keep my belt. And if you don't like it, screw you, Lucas Bradwell, and especially you, Cormac.
What? I mean, I haven't done anything. This is a slow count, by the way. Like, I got to be honest with you.
Dean's legs have been on the ropes for at least 10 seconds.
This referee is making sure.
That's
Oh,
it.
wait a minute. And I guess we're getting a DQ?
What happened?
Well,
He didn't release the hold.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner by disqualification, Danger Dean!
Ronan failed to break the hold after a 5 count, which was really like a 20 count.
That is glorious.
And
Well,
look at that.
the winner may be
What
Danger
beef does
Dean.
Ronan have with the referee? Hell, the referee gave him every opportunity to win the damn matchup.
Hey, vampires aren't very smart. That's why he's not in the 4-point cartel. Hey, Ronan, watch out.
Oh, the spear by Danger Dean. That could be in your future, Hoodlum. That could be your future right there.
Calm down, bird boy.
Danger Dean
If
picks up a
that,
victory
if that
tonight.
happens at Never Broken, that belt won't be yours
It's not
any
going to
longer.
happen at Never Broken, Lucas. It's not going to happen because I'm in the 4-point cartel. I'm the best damn wrestler that this company has.
Right. Well, Dean,
So you figured out your fun fact
you might
yet?
want to kiss that belt goodbye.
I'm going to come up with a
Dean,
better one. I'm
Sending
trying
a
to come
clear
up with a
message
good
to
one.
Hoodlum.
Should we get rid of the
See you on the
Tag
23rd,
TV title now too?
Well, we got more NRW
Hey, now.
action still to come. Stay tuned.
The Mercury Pro Wrestling Academy is the only establishment in Colorado to get professional wrestling training from professionals with connections available nowhere else. MPWA is the official training facility of NRW Pro Wrestling and offers a training program that focuses on the full professional wrestling experience, including proper fundamentals, in-ring technique, cardio conditioning, and much more. Here you will also have access to Grudge MMA Training Center's complete list of courses and equipment, as well as attending NRW's tapings and major events, getting up close and personal with world-class talent. If you are serious about being a professional wrestler, then MPWA is the place for you. Located off of I-76 in Sheridan, inside Grudge MMA Training Center in Arvada, Colorado.
All right, Sonny, I've had enough. All right. You ready for your fun fact? We ready for the fun fact? I'll go ahead and do my fun fact. Yeah, I'll go. Since we just watched Danger Dean, and we got a ring announcer here in chat, so-called ring announcer.
Whoa. Hey.
Hey, he is
the ring announcer.
I don't care I don't care what he does. He's been running his mouth about me, so
you've been running your mouth about slaying everybody else that's been trying to take your position. What do you mean?
Well, they all deserve it.
Oh, okay, all right.
But
such a hypocrite over here. Jesus.
So the fun fact is, here's the fun fact: Danger Dean is the only Rocky Mountain Pro wrestler to have become champion that started out as a ring announcer. So Sonny, you've got a future, buddy. You could become future Rocky Mountain Pro champion. Maybe have the championship belt for 463 days. Yeah, that I can't even say that with a straight face. All right, that's your fun fact of the day.
That was so disrespectful. It's not even funny.
Oh,
how dare you?
About all the old jokes that he makes. Let's go back in the chat. He's already made like 8 jokes about my age. All kinds of disrespectful comments about me.
Is he wrong about your age?
Yes, I'm not that old.
But you're up there, right?
I'm not even 50 yet. You know, they say the 50 is the new 40, so I'm still good.
I did my full shift, just saying.
Oh, yay. Good for you. All you do is you sit on your butt, you announce for 30 seconds a match, and then you sit on your butt for more. So good for you, Sonny. Yay.
Rowdy wants his channel points back.
What? Why do you want your channel points back? I gave you your fun fact.
Lucas, the Rascals are turning on you, man.
It didn't seem very fun, Lucas.
What? Now you're turning on me too?
It's about time he picked a side. I mean, he's been flip-flopping the last 2 weeks.
I thought it was fun. I got to pick on Sonny. It was hella fun for me.
Here's the kicker. Here's the kicker. This is the one right here. There you go. See? See? The founder is
so am I not allowed to defend myself? I just have to take it from guys like Sonny. I'm not allowed to give it back to him.
Well, you're live on camera, dude.
Well, so what? He's in the chat. Everyone can see it.
You're looking bad up there, dude. You're making us look bad over here on the dudes.
You make yourself look bad.
No, I don't. I'm the host.
I said Rocky Mountain Pro champion, Sonny, not Lockett's champion. Although she was the first Lockettes champion.
Who?
Mo.
Yeah, that's true. That makes sense. Oh yeah, that was the one. Yep.
And I also said he was the first. I didn't say
See
he was
this?
the homie.
That's why it was more of an FU than fun.
Well, it was fun for me.
Sure was. But there we go. We got Chris over here. Yeah,
Chris,
yep.
my man.
Do we have mods over there to possibly give a timeout to Chris over here?
Why does he get a timeout for what? For Team Lucas? Now you're being a very biased host.
No, I'm not.
That is very biased.
He just doesn't understand the disrespect that you're dishing out to your fellow comrades.
What about all the disrespect that I've gotten from everybody?
Because it was earned, dude. You screwed the pooch about 15 times over the past 3 weeks.
Oh, come on. No, I have not.
It's fun for us, Lucas. It's fun for us, right? It's fun for you.
Yeah, right? Yeah, I'm having fun.
I was going to ask the same question, Yaden. What's going on with your attitude, dude?
My attitude?
I thought you were going to go see a therapist. And I thought you did.
Well, yeah, and then I get attacked by you, and that's supposed to be the host of the show and not attacking me.
My job is to state facts from what I see week in and week out. I've had no complaints in chat or to the founder on what I'm doing is incorrect. Right?
I don't know.
The founder has called you out multiple times over the past month. From the founder, the guy who you work for. Right.
Can we watch the damn match?
Score.
And we are back here on NRW Charge and for a contract signing.
Gotta be
the
classy.
Canadian Pit Bulls, they look a little hesitant to make their way to the ring. And well, wouldn't you be? If, you got
Eric Angel, the right after Mars. I don't know how smart that is.
The welcome committee is in the ring.
I'll change this match right here, right now. I'm going to eliminate you from the dope bomb.
Yeah, of course you would, you coward.
I, unlike some weak leaders, have a line item veto.
Yeah, you can.
We can win here all day.
You can DM me in
this is supposed to be a contract signing for the triple threat tag team match for the NRW Tag Team Championship at Never Broken.
Oh, yeah. You know, Stinson, you may not be able to see the next two here, but you should. Sound guy, that's 2 tonight. More, and I'm going to fire your ass.
Dean wants the fun fact, man.
Danger Dean was the first RMP star to become champion that was a ring announcer first.
Okay. So let's get this over with. Let's sign this contract.
Elderton Entertainment. This was in 2016, right before Never Broke. Basically, right before NRW switched its name to RMP.
If you don't mind, we are in NRW history tonight.
The best part about this match is the match going to get punched in the face.
Elimination tag team match at Never Broke. And we're going to have a 6-man contract signing. Do not push me on this, gentlemen.
But he means business, not whether their coach giving him a new, newfound confidence, huh?
He put his hands on you.
You like that? All right. Clearly, he speaks English. The balance, Day Orem, Canadian Pit Bulls, Never Broken. Champion.
I guess they all agree. Let's get this damn thing signed.
Will do, Sonny.
Did you write this in writing?
Right there.
Why are you?
Does Mars write his name in Latin?
Probably.
Is this an autograph signing or is it a contract signing? Come on. Plenty. There. Let's put his John Hancock right on the back of Titus Machiavelli.
So that means 2 of our 3 teams have signed. Now we're just waiting for the champs.
Well, I'm kind of surprised everything has went so democratically so far.
This might be the first non-violent successful contract signing in wrestling history.
Looks like the last signature is being put down by Eric Angel, and now he's Titus Machiavelli. Is he gonna get the Canadian Pit Bulls out of here now? Well, it's
Smartest thing he can do.
Official.
Because this is a powder keg waiting to happen.
It
really
the
is.
Balance, the Canadian Pit Bulls for the NRW Tag Team Championship.
And this is a little stare off, and I think the Pit Bulls. What Eric Angel?
Wait a minute.
Whoa. Here we go.
Wait a minute.
Here we go.
Wait. You guys want to fight?
Looks like he's ready to fight.
You want to fight? Listen to me. Listen to me. You want to fight? Fine. You, Eric Angel, and you. Triple threat right here, right now.
Wow. Whoa. We're going to see a triple threat match right now.
And wait a minute. Just so you don't feel lonely, Mr. Hayden, you, Ashburn, and Elias Castaneda will go in next week's episode, triple threat as well.
Wow.
Whoa.
How's that?
2 big-time matches made.
One who's going to get ready to get started right now. And this match is going to happen right after these messages.
On Saturday, April 23rd, the National Wrestling Alliance.
All right, real quick. So, one of our lovely viewers that watches this show every week, current ring announcer of Rocky Mountain Pro, did bring some receipts to what just happened to Lucas's RMP fun fact. So, we're going to show this. I didn't get a chance to vet it. So, Sonny, I'm going to trust you. If for whatever reason you do or say something that damages the integrity of this show, God help you. But here is his screen recording of what Lucas was saying.
Oh, geez. So okay, fine. All right, go ahead. Play
That's
the
just
damn
because
thing.
I don't know.
I might have misspoke. Go ahead, play it. I might have misspoke.
We're going to find out.
Dean is the only Rocky Mountain Pro wrestler to have become champion.
Hold up. Can I do that in 9x16? I have not tried this yet. Yeah, you know what? We can hear it. That's fine.
Dean is the only Rocky Mountain Pro wrestler to have become champion that started out as a ring announcer.
Did we hear it?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, I misspoke.
There's your receipts from Sonny.
Oh, good for you, Sonny.
And NRW Spring Classic Never Broken comes to the Grudge Training Center in Arvada. Don't miss your chance to see former world champions Magnus Nick Aldis and Mickey James making their NRW debut, as well as your favorite NRW stars just minutes away from the heart of Denver. Sponsored by the Mercury Pro Wrestling Academy, the official training center of
Technically, a
NRW
fun
and
fact is
Colorado's
not factual.
only pro wrestling school. Discounted tickets are available at nrwprowrestling.com or the Grudge Training Center now. The official NRW video on demand site is the place to rent or purchase digital copies of NRW major events, past seasons of NRW Weekly Show Charged, and exclusive compilations.
I was saying
Events
wrestling.
that feature
I know
all
he
your
didn't start
favorite
as a ring
NRW
announcer with
stars,
us.
as well as international superstars such as Chavo Guerrero, Al Snow, Christopher Daniels and Frankie Kazarian, ODB, Nikita, and more. Just go to nrwprowrestling.com and the NRW TV section to find your favorite episodes and events.
And we are back from commercial break for this huge triple threat match that includes one member of each team that's going to be involved in that triple threat elimination.
I'm glad you used the word huge because Mars is
And
that.
I believe the controversy is that Lucas technically did
Tyler
not
Stinson,
give
though,
a
is one man that's
R&B
not
fun fact
intimidated
when, in
by
fact,
Mars
it was
Ferox
not
because Tyler Stinson might be the most dangerous man in NRW.
Oh, man.
Mars Ferox
I
is
don't know
just
about
a
that.
monster, an animal.
Not often people shrug off Tyler's kicks, but that's what Mars is doing right now. Heads up.
Oh, man. What a hard landing by the Evolution. And Eric Angel, he doesn't look like he's in any hurry to get back into this matchup.
Mars Ferox gets bigger every time we see him.
He sure does. He's probably the most unstoppable force we've ever had in NRW.
No question about that.
Yeah,
This
and I
is
think
smart by
Lucas
Eric
is at
Angel
his
to just
wit's
let
end
these
at
two
the
work
moment.
it out right now.
Clubbing blow, and now Tyler Stinson's in a bad way. Eric Angel now. I think he thinks there's an opening here. A little slow though. Shouldn't have been jawing with the crowd.
Eric Angel easily the smallest guy in this matchup. I don't think that getting in the ring with Mars is a good idea.
He's looking in the eyes of the beast. And that's got to break a rib cage on Eric Angel.
And now
that Roman uppercut. Another Roman uppercut, and Eric Angel could be on Dream Street.
Boom! Huge European.
It's like a tree running into you.
This belly to belly. Look at this. Just dragging him around like a rag doll. Whoa!
Must have thrown him 4 or 5 feet across the ring.
And now
him out of the ring.
Mars Ferox is in absolute control of both individuals. I've got a question for you.
What's that?
Why is Elias Castaneda still out here, but no Mercury Yaden and no?
Because you know what? I don't think that the balance, and I don't think that Deorum feel the need to. They understand, they trust each other. I don't think that they feel the need to be out here to be the insurance every match.
See, not Tyler Stinson running Mars Ferox into the ring post, and you got Titus Machiavelli out here too on the entryway looking at this matchup. You know, I'm going to say I'm a little surprised on why Titus would handicap the Pit Bulls like this, putting them in the triple threat match to defend their tag team titles, which they don't have to be a part of the decision to lose their belts. A little interesting.
That is a good point, Lucas. I agree. It is interesting because, as you said, the Pit Bulls do not even have to be part of the ending of the matchup to lose their belts.
Well, maybe he just has confidence in his tag team. And, and Eric Angel now. Oh, got reversed, though. Tyler Stinson, nice drop kick. Oh, big time kick.
Oh, man.
Now softening up the thighs.
Here comes that scissors kick.
Always impressed by the elevation he's able to get on that scissors kick.
Tyler Stinson, he's got so many tools in his offense. It's great to watch him go every time. Just a glancing blow. Glancing blow on the shot.
Oh! There was nothing glancing about that.
No,
absolutely
was not.
Took the head off of the Evolution.
He was getting hit by an F-150.
And right now, Mars Ferox waiting for his prey to get up, and now we've seen this before. 99 Eric Angel.
Oh, and that's got to be it.
Calls that the tabula rasa, and nobody kicks out of that. Huge win for Mars.
Ladies and gentlemen, here
Eric
is
Angel
your
was
winner by
Space Cadet. He just went to the solar system.
And that's big time momentum for Diorum. That's big time momentum for Diorum as they will go to Never Broken in 2 weeks. Wow, the chase is on. We've got more action still to come. Stay tuned.
NRW would like to thank Lady Luck Tattoo for being an official sponsor of NRW Sports Entertainment. Lady Luck is a clean and professional establishment with amazingly talented artists and piercers. Located in Aurora, Lady Luck is the place to go for any new tattoos and piercing.
I think we almost had a Damon Ace and Mars Barrow.
NRW would like to acknowledge Phil White and PRW Projects as the official graphic design company of NRW Sports Entertainment, specializing in custom artwork, creative and graphic design, and the highest quality promotional materials.
You know, for so long, I've tried to live by an example set by others of my kind. Because you see, for so long, we've been viewed as monsters, as evil, and nowadays, we're viewed as a joke. Kids playing dress up. Well, you know what? This is not dress up. This is very, very real. I've been looked at as a joke for so many years, and I've been looked at as a joke since I came to NRW. But still, I try. I try to placate you people. I try to be the good guy, the hero that you want. And what's it gotten me? Has it put food in my stomach? Money in my pocket? Has it put gold around my waist? Let me tell you what's gotten me. Nothing! It hasn't gotten me one damn thing. But that's all gonna change. Because you see, I've realized, why pander to you people? I give and I give and I give, and I get guts in return. So, it's time for me to flip the script. It's time for me to go back to being what it is that, unfortunately, we are at our very most basic. We are not nice. We are evil. We try to hide it, but it always comes out. As the Prince of Denver, you are going to find out what happens when that comes out and when the Prince gets angry.
Ladies and gentlemen, this contest is set
You
for
want to
one fall,
ask
and
him
it's
the
for the
tough
number one
questions, folks.
contender for the weighing in at 246 pounds from Cocoa Beach, Florida. Please welcome Sammy Six Guns Jr.
This is for that number one contendership to the Charge Championship that Anaya defended last week against Warren Cadence. This is going to be huge.
This will be two big-time contenders. Sammy Six Guns Jr., former WWE NXT star, he's taking on, well, sugar-free Mario Vanger.
Supply ingredient, countless foods that we eat and drink, from cookies to candy.
Is that RJ?
Yeah.
You shut up, that girl. From coffee to soda, consumed at the rate of 150 pounds per year per person.
that true?
I
don't know. Google it.
As poisonous as nicotine and heroin. Responsible for depression, heart disease, diabetes, obesity, just like that fat girl over there. It's sugar! I'm the leader of the sugar-free movement. We're at war against the food industry. Come with me if you want to live sugar-free.
I'm glad you're out of the sugar-free part.
Name. You listen, fat boy. Marcio Santos. I am sugar-free. And I am your savior.
Now, did he just call Sammy Six Guns Fat Boy?
Yeah, that's a little
Ladies and
bit.
gentlemen, welcome to the commentary booth, your charge champion, Anaya.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah. Well, at the beginning of this show, we had Hoodlum, and now we get Anaya.
Yeah, great. Fantastic.
This
Awesome.
ought to be interesting.
And Mario Avenger and Sammy Six Guns getting ready to start this matchup for the number one contendership for the Charge Championship.
Joining us at commentary is the Hoodlum. I mean, Anaya.
Good job, Lucas Bradwell. Way to mess things up once again.
Seems like you were screwing up.
Anaya, do you
that
have a
thing too,
preference
Lucas.
between which of these?
That was a running gag.
Whichever
and you know
one
it.
wins, may the mess man win. But I honestly don't care because I'll kick both of their asses.
Oh,
well, you're
Sammy Six Guns. I used to be friends with Sammy Six Guns. He's a good guy. Blah blah blah. Sugar free. Blah blah blah. I'm the two-time NRW Charge champion.
Well, that's color commentary you can only get here in NRW. Blah blah blah.
Well, you're damn right, Lucas Bradwell.
Before he was zero cool, he was zero sugar.
These two have a little history
This
as well.
is a great strategy by Mario. You see this? He realizes that Sammy Six Guns is way more experienced than he is, and he
Right.
knows not to lock up with Sammy Six Guns.
Is that how you would approach him in a match?
Honestly, I would not lock up with Sammy Six Guns. He is a great wrestler.
Smart. That's true. That's true.
But I am the two-time
Does that mean
NRW
you'd
champion.
rather face Mario or?
You know what?
He
Like I
just
said
told you he
before,
don't have a preference.
I just said. So shut your mouth, Mac.
All right.
Well,
Yeah, get him back, ref. Come on. Get him back, ref. He pulled his hair, ref.
He did not pull
He
his
pulled
hair.
his hair. I saw it.
You need my glasses? He didn't pull his hair.
You know, if I had your glasses, I could see the moon. That's for damn sure.
And now,
Great strategy, Mario. Great strategy. He knows the sugar's gonna catch up to Sammy Six Guns soon.
yeah, because Sammy Six Guns is just in horrible
He pulled
shape.
his hair again, ref.
I guess it's true that the longer this matchup goes, the more it works in your favor, Anaya, so that these two can wear
Yeah.
each other down.
Let him beat him. Let him beat each other
I
down.
have to point out that the numbers game is against Sammy Six Guns as well as
And
members
you know,
of the sugar-free
you know
movement.
the number games is gonna be there at Niv Broken.
Yeah,
It's
of course. I know all about the numbers game with the 4-point cartel.
You're damn right.
Yeah. You know, you've been more smug and confident than ever since retiring. I will.
Well, you know what? What threw me over the edge is you calling me hoodlum.
Yeah.
And it's all your fault, just so you know.
Oh.
So tell the fans, tell everyone, it's Lucas's Bradwell's fault that I turned.
But it is.
We've been saying it
Let's just call it how we see it, all right?
It is an interesting point that
Just
Dozer,
everybody
since
blame Lucas
you
for
said
everything.
retired him, right? You
That's
retired
right.
Heard it
him.
here first.
Where's Dozer?
Well, I mean, you fired
No
him,
Dozer.
right? You and Titus.
Oh,
had
good
a
lock
fire.
up here. Good lock up. Hey, Six Guns is pulling his hair. Six Guns is pulling his hair.
He's pulling Six Guns' hair. Get it right.
Also, if Johnny gets kicked out by the weight,
Mario
just blame
whip into the
Lucas.
turnbuckle. No.
He's not.
Six Guns able to use
No.
that athleticism. Nice arm drive.
Yeah,
Beautiful. And now a timeout's being called
Arm
by
drag.
the Prince of PT or what the hell he
good
calls
job.
himself now.
Good job, Mario. You see this? sound strategy by Mario Banjo right here.
And look at this.
Look at Sugar Free.
Sugar Free movement.
Sugar Free. Come on, ref.
It looks like the Sugar Free movements had a little bit of
keep Sammy off the Sugar Free Colt. Come on.
Oh,
man.
Big time chop by Mario Banjo. And
Those
now,
look illegal. Those look really illegal.
They were open hand chops, and Six Guns is fired up here.
Oh, nice neck breaker.
Swinging neck breaker by Sammy. Cover 1, 2.
Sam looking real good right now.
Yeah. He's looking good.
It's true though that
But
Sammy
look
Six
at
Guns.
the physique on Mario Banjo. You can tell that
that's
no sugar is really beneficial.
Well, look at the physique of Sammy Six Guns. I'd say he's in better
I've seen
shape.
Sammy Six Guns in the gym, and he takes a Snickers to the head every time he gets through with the set. So you can tell that the sugar's getting to him.
It must be stated that Sammy Six Guns probably, arguably, the greatest pedigree of anyone in the NRW locker room. Isn't that intimidating just a little bit?
Well, yeah. But I'm the 2-time NRW champion.
Yeah, I know you mentioned that.
Charge champion at that.
First ever charge champion. I will give you that. I will give you that.
Superstar. Let me count it out for you. Superstar of the year, most love of the year, tag team of the year.
Yeah.
I had the best match of the year.
I bet you.
What else?
I bet you if we re-polled the audience, you wouldn't win most loved anymore.
I'm sure they wouldn't like me anymore. But hey, that was last year.
2. Oh, Sammy Six Guns getting another 2 count there.
And I feel that part of the reason you were so popular last year is because the fans appreciated the fight that you carried.
You know what? Fight, blah, blah, blah. You're talking too much. Watch these fellas work in the ring here. Look at this.
We are seeing.
Look at that hammerlock. That's locked in very tight there. That looks illegal.
Why does that look illegal?
That looks really illegal.
I don't know about that.
Well, that certainly didn't look illegal.
DQ. That was a DQ.
But it did soften up the arm a little bit of Mario Banjo.
Mario Banjo still has some fight in him, so don't count him out. Remember that.
Snapmare takeover now. Working on the arm once again.
Yeah, Sam has continued to lock that arm in.
He's focused his attention on that arm. Maybe he knows something that we don't know about Mario Banjo's arm.
He keeps pulling his hair. You don't see it?
I don't see it right now, but
he's on the ropes, ref. Come on.
I'm a little surprised
Get him off.
Sammy Six Guns hasn't
Get him off.
targeted the leg with that knee brace on.
That's a good point. But maybe Sammy Six Guns.
You know why? Because Sammy Six Guns is stupid.
Okay. I mean.
So are you telling me if you had a chance to get in the ring,
I would
attack the knee?
I would attack that knee like there was no tomorrow.
All right.
Guaranteed.
What is Sam going for
because
now?
I'm the two-time
you know,
NRW charge champion. I'm talking, Lucas. You shut your mouth.
Well, I got to call the action as, once again, Sammy Six Guns has every move he's put that arm behind the back of Mario Banjo to soften him up.
That's smart. Smart strategy by Sammy Six Guns. Mario.
Smart.
It
Very
is.
smart.
So Mario utilizes.
Must be all that sugar he's eating.
Oh, okay.
I'm with the no sugar thing.
Are you?
Have you seen me? Look at my physique.
Okay.
I've been cutting up.
Right. I see a six-pack, all right.
Yeah, six-pack is something.
Yeah.
Not at the gym.
Watch out. Oh!
That was a shot. That was a fist. That was a fist. I saw it. DQ ref.
That actually may have been a fist. That was
a fist.
ridiculous. That was devastating.
Straight fist.
Devastating.
DQ. Come. Oh,
Mario
that was very smart. Very smart.
By the trunks.
Sammy Six Guns was out of position. And you see how he used the leverage on his tights to pull him down into the turnbuckle.
That's right, he did, but now the momentum.
European uppercut by Mario Banjo.
That's right. You finally called a move. Look at that.
Yeah.
I didn't even know you knew the name of the move. That's awesome.
Yikes.
Well, I'm a student of the game.
Oh, are you? You know what? I'm a student of the game. I'm calling this. Look at that. European uppercut. Yeah.
You know what country he's from in Europe?
That's what we're missing in
I don't care what
2026.
country he's from. You see that move? He learned that from me.
So you obviously weren't a student of geography.
Did you see what he did there? No. Did you see what he did there? I taught him that move. I have you know.
Coming
I
from the
taught
guy
him
that
that
fought
move.
Class
I'm
3,
sure.
he did a good
And you know,
commentary.
Lucas, where they learned those moves was at the Mercury Pro Wrestling Academy. If you yourself
said
want to
coming
be the
from the
next
guy that
NRW superstar, you
thinks
go
Class in
to.
Reno
Well,
did a good
Mercury Pro
commentary.
Wrestling
too.
Academy, get all the
They did
information
do a good job
you
of
need to
commentary.
become the next NRW star.
Yep.
Maybe someday you can have a charge championship match against
I
Anaya.
doubt it. You come to the Mercury Pro Wrestling
one
Academy, you're
listening.
going to get stretched out real quick. I guarantee it.
Now to have Lucas, Tony, and a knife. Get lost in the past, Lucas.
Yeah, it'd be a good old time.
But right now, the momentum firmly shifted to the side of Mario Vancher, working over the torso and upper body of Sammy Six Guns.
Hook of the leg by Mario. And Six Guns is in a bad way. And you see this. The referee's even getting distracted by the sugar-free movement out here.
You know what? Let me talk to you about this referee here. Curtis called the 60-minute Ironman match that I put Dozer out of retirement
He did.
into, you know?
Yeah.
And let me tell you, this guy had no idea what he's doing, so I don't trust a single thing he's doing in this ring right here.
he
You see
did-
that? You see that? That was illegal.
Roll up.
That was illegal. He's under the ropes, ref.
And he caught it.
You see that?
He did his job.
He did not. He barely caught it. He needs thicker glasses than you, Lucas.
He's gotten better at his job. He's no more 11 counts. We're okay.
You know what?
Yeah,
He's
the higher ups
getting
of
better,
Rocky
and
Mountain
that's
Pro.
Of the Mercury Pro
You
Wrestling
need a
Academy,
weekly
where you
hire
train to be
plug,
a
plug,
wrestler
commentary.
or a referee.
You get great training by guys like former WWE referee Dewey Larson.
Yep.
As well as guys like Sammy Six Guns Jr. And now there's that patented cravat that we see so
cravat.
often from Mario Vancher.
Did you just repeat what Coleman Battle said?
I don't think Sammy Six Guns could get out of this.
I don't know. He
Honestly, this is cinched in pretty tight here. Sammy Six Guns is going to get out of this one.
As soon as you say that, he gets right back up
No,
to his feet.
look at that.
So
Look
great
at Mario.
expert analysis there,
Mario
champ.
using those knees. Look at that. Shut your mouth, Lucas.
Now
You see
Sammy
that?
Six Guns brought to his stomach. He
Oh,
might be
yeah.
fading out
He
here.
is fading. You got that right, Cormac Battle.
Sammy Six
Oh,
Guns.
look at the ref. What is he doing?
He's checking to
Checking
see the,
Sammy.
see the position of the arm. Well, once again, Sammy trying to battle back.
Sam using the fans' energy to his disposal.
Oh,
He
that
feeds
was
off
that was
energy.
that was a fist right there.
Well, yeah,
That
but
looks
fist-
illegal. Are you
fists
sure
to the
that's not
midsection
illegal?
Are not illegal. Only fist to the face.
Are you sure?
Yes, out. I read the NRW rule book.
Oh,
There's
Oh,
a big
you've never
boot.
followed the
It's called a
NRW
big boot, Lucas.
Yes, it is.
Just so you know,
Really,
a big boot by
That's-
Mario.
That's a
Van-
great call there.
And Mario thinking this is the end. This might be it here. We get a
That's
1
it,
and a
that's it.
2 and
Me
a
and Mario.
oh.
Barely able to kick out.
That was 3, ref. Come on. You see that slow count by
And
Curtis?
obviously, the Los Angeles school system doesn't teach math either.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Wow.
You keep opening your mouth over there. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
and I
shove
think
those
we need
glasses
a
in if you know where.
person booth.
Not the first time I've
You
been
know, there's
one
not a
intimidated,
ring
but-
in between me and you anymore
Yeah.
right here, so
The
I'd
cravat-
watch what you say.
Another cravat. This
know,
has really been
Mario
the go-to
Vancher-
maneuver by Mario Vancher.
He's really perfected the cravat. I'll tell you what.
You know, I'll agree with that. Big part of his offense, but Sam looks like he might have found a way out of it.
Using the
I will
power
say
of
the,
him.
refer-
He's right
the
on-
referees
low
are
blow.
Big time
that we
low
have
blow.
now are
That
better
it?
than these.
Low
referees.
blow.
2.
No.
I will agree with
2
you.
and
there.
What a
3/4
great
count.
match we're having here.
It is
You
a
see
fantastic
this?
matchup.
It's not as good as an Anaya match, but I tell you what, this is pretty close.
Well, you were in quite a battle last week against Warren Cadence. He gave you,
Warren
he gave you a good
Cadence.
matchup.
You know what, Warren Cadence? What happened to him?
Well,
Same thing that happened to Dozer.
I think that's why Johnny wants.
I beat him.
He wants me to quit.
And now both
Why would
men
I
rising
want
to
you
their
to
feet. Whoever can get
That
the
was clean.
I don't know. You're
We're trying to educate you up, that's all.
stiff forearm shots in the middle of the ring.
the crowd like
Sammy Six Guns packing a lot of sugar in those shots.
Oh, now European uppercut as you.
there you go.
Picking out your wrongs and trying to revert
Boot to
them
the
for
gut.
right.
Here we go. Irish whip
Sam.
into the corner.
Going for a ride.
Oh, big clothesline.
Huge clothesline.
And a big time drop
Okay.
kick to the dome of Mario. Sam
Sammy's-
is on a fire right now.
He's getting fired up here, but you better watch out for that sugar-free Colt over there.
Oh,
Night
jawbreaker.
reference right here.
Holy crap, you knew what it was called.
Watch out.
Yeah.
Oh, Sam.
Yeah.
Again, not illegal, Lucas.
No,
Are you
it's not.
sure?
He did not throw him over the.
That's right.
I think they should both be DQ'd. They
6
both did
own
it.
momentum.
They both are being really illegal right
Is
now.
that how you get out of your defending the charge championship?
No. That is not how you get out.
He never takes a shortcut. What are you talking about?
I don't run from fights.
No, never.
I don't run from fights. What is going on there? Why is he getting?
Oh, hit
Wait a
with
second.
the sugar-free manifest.
Mario just hit Sam over
I
the head
think
with that.
Sam was trying to hit him with it, and then he reversed
Hit him
it.
with the sugar-free Bible, and now Sam is on Dream Street.
Are you sure that's what happened?
I that's what I saw.
I don't
think the
Let's
referee
see what's
saw it
going on
though.
here.
And this
What
might
is he
be
doing?
the beginning of the end. He calls
Sugar-free
this
bomb right here.
The insolent shot.
Oh yeah.
He's setting him up.
Oh, wait a minute. 6 Guns blocks it. He got on top of the rope.
Whoa!
Oh my God!
What a move!
The Drocker dropper in 1, 2, 3.
Nice win.
There he is,
His
Anaya.
foot was on the rope.
There it
The
is.
referee again. Once again, the referee makes some bull crap here. Mario Vander's foot was on the ropes. Everyone saw it.
And you're looking at your opponent. You're looking
No.
at your opponent for
No,
never
Lucas.
broken. Yes.
No, Lucas.
Yeah. Hey, your boss, Titus Machiavelli, made the match. It's official now.
You know what? I don't care. I'll take on 6 Guns.
In 2 weeks.
I'll take 6 Guns on.
2 weeks, you'll be
Me and
facing
6
6
Guns. And I'll show you. I'll show him. I'll show you too, Matt. Shut up. I'm leaving now. Shut up.
You're tough.
Shut up.
I know.
Shut up.
Your toughest opponent.
I'm leaving. Shut up.
He's looking at you right now.
It is official. We'll see Sammy 6 Guns versus Anaya at Never Broken for the NRW Charge Championship. It'll be unbelievable.
Well, what a charge we've had. The commentary wasn't the best, but charge was awesome once again. We got the Go Home show next week for Never Broken, so make sure you stay tuned. Good night, everybody.
On that note, I'm going to end the rewind portion of the show. Lucas,
Yeah.
how you doing?
Well, fantastic.
You look it.
Oh yeah.
I can see that your text below your screen is still very small.
I don't know what happened.
Coastal, what do you think?
The rewind never fails to deliver. That was a great match, and I'm really excited to see Anaya and Sammy 6 Guns. Like, going back and seeing this for the first time is incredible. Like, it's a lot of action that you can see where stuff has led to over the years.
This was a great time in Rocky Mountain Pro. You think about what we have coming up for Never Broken that we're going to be, and think about what we've got currently at Never Broken. You know, we've already got a huge main event, and you look at this main event here that we had 10 years ago. You got Dean versus Hoodlum. We've got Anaya and Draper. And think about the parallels, guys. Draper is currently the charge champion here in 2016. You think there's any way that
2026
or 2026? Yeah, I'm now.
Here
I'm
we go.
all. Yeah,
Here
I'm
we
all.
go.
I'm all.
Here we go.
2026. Currently, Draper is their champion. Is there any way that you can see Anaya possibly getting himself a charge championship opportunity coming up?
In 2026.
In 2026.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
also see an opportunity for him at the commentary table next to Lucas.
You stop it. But I think the parallels are very interesting on what we're seeing here on the rewind and what's currently going on. I think there's a lot of parallels, and but I think we've come a long way as well. So,
Lucas, I do believe that you still owe the Rascals a fun fact.
you know what? I'm under protest. I am not going to give you a fun fact this week. I'm protesting. I've already, I've taken enough crap for one night, and now you've got me all wondering. Now I'm going to have a fun fact that'll blow everyone's mind next week. I've had a bad night, but I'm telling you, next week will be my night. Next week will be the night of Lucas Bradwell. I guarantee it.
Founder says do it. That's your boss.
I don't even know what to say. What's my fun fact? I can say that. I'm trying to think of something that we watched on this show that is relevant. I can say that Mercury Yaden is the only 3-time tag team champion that's won it with 2 different tag team partners. I'm trying to think of something, guys.
That's a good one.
What do we have here? Gonna ask you to say one nice thing about Dr. Beefcake. Oh, that's easy. He's not here no more.
Be
It's about
nice.
the nicest thing that could happen. So, there you go. That's my fun fact. Free fun fact, by the way. Nobody had to donate points to fun facts for me, unlike somebody over there on Lucas.
That wasn't a fun fact. That was you. That wasn't a fun fact. That was you giving a cheap dig to Dr.
Nobody
Beefcake.
wanted to see Dr. Beefcake anymore. Let's be honest.
The Revolution Ranger did.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Have you
That's
asked him
his buddy.
recently?
That's his buddy.
Have you asked him recently?
I don't know where the man is.
Well, then, how do you know?
It appears that way.
See? Look at this. Come on.
That's because Jack likes to take shots at anybody too. He hates just about everyone that is on the rewind.
On the show or on?
No, on that were. He doesn't like Dr. Beefcake. He doesn't like Cormac Battle.
Because he stands on business.
What does that even mean?
He got laid on business by Hunter Gray this week.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, that was a rough
It wasn't really standing on anything during that match.
That was a rough match. Do we have anything else? Yeah, I mean, Sonny had a good fun fact.
What was his fun fact?
His receipt that he sent me that I showed to the world.
Well, that wasn't his fun fact.
That was just a fact.
Yeah.
It was fun. I laughed.
Oh, yeah. Of course, you all laugh at my expense.
Well, you make it easy, Lucas.
That's how we get through our Sundays, Lucas.
See, even Coastal's kind of siding on this fun fact that,
No, it still wasn't
everybody's having a good time when Lucas gets the short end of the stick every time.
I don't have a good time.
Well, that makes one of you.
That's all that counts right now. And it's not character assassination, McCree. You've been on record that you don't like Cormac Battle or Dr. Beefcake.
Apparently, he doesn't like you either.
Well, I guess join the club. There's a lot of people that don't seem to like me either.
All right. Lucas, unfortunately, you do have one job to do still. Do we have anything coming up?
Oh, we've got
live.
Trying to think if we are going to. No, we will have one more show on this show next week before we'll have some stuff to talk about. So one more week, and then things really start to ramp up in March, guys. We're already kind of starting to get things cranked up on the Brews and Bruises tour. We're going to have we're going out of state next month. We'll have that to talk about.
You guys going back to Cheyenne or Texas?
Cheyenne, but well, we're also going to be in Texas. But that's coming up in April. I didn't say everyone. Well, maybe I did say everyone, but it seems like everyone. You bitch about
He's
it.
a part of everyone.
Yeah.
And Sonny goes, who needs football when you got the dudes?
Exactly.
Yep. We are live during football season and non-football season stuff.
We never stop.
All right. That is going to be it for us. I do believe that we are back to normal schedule, or have been for quite a while. I don't see that changing anytime soon. Yeah, everything's the same. Going over episode 487 next Sunday, following by episode 85 of the Rewind. And that is going to be it for us over here on the Dudes and Bells for what's coming down the pike. Fortunately, I can't rate anybody because I don't have access to the Twitch channel.
You can't raid Yaden?
I cannot.
Well, go over to Yaden's. Everyone go over to Yaden's channel.
Everybody go over to Yaden's channel. I'll text him at some point to get this whole authentication squared away. But other than that, folks, if you're going over to see Yaden, it's twitch.tv/YadenRMP. I wonder if I can do it here. There we go. Okay, and that's into those platforms. All right, so if you are going to watch Yaden, that is the link. Click that link. It'll send you right over to the Twitch channel. And other than that, folks, we are going to wrap everything up here. As always, for myself, Ghost Crusader, Lucas Bradwell, we will see you guys next Sunday for another episode of the Dudes and Belts Recharge. As always, folks, stay safe, stay classy. See you on the